Abdukan, and yeah, in this video today we'll be talking about latest Manchester United transfer news and also rumors. Guys, if you see me using this, know that I'm using my phone. If you see me using this, know that I'm using my phone. That's my new R&B music. Guys, we'll be having a lot of news here today. We know that Delete has already put pen on paper. It is official. Delete would be he's a United player. He will play against Fulham on and Mazari, by the way. We play against Fulham on our next game. That's in the week on Friday against Fulham. So that has been done already. We have a lot of stories here. There are a lot of rumors now if you're reading about Manchester United. But guys, please, before we continue, guys, I would love you guys to click a like on the video. See, we can have 100 likes. Most channels are having million likes. We want just 100 likes. If you can give us 100 likes today, that would be fantastic, guys. And I'm glad to be back. As I said, if you see me with this, no, I'm using my mobile because where I am at the moment, our YouTube on desktop isn't working. But guess what? I think about you all the time. But yeah, let's talk a lot about what we've been reading here. We have heard the latest news about Ferguson coming to Manchester United. That's the player for Brighton, which I think is wrong. We've heard about Pelestri. There's a move of Pelestri. Pelestri might be leaving to Italy, which is really a good thing. And also we will talk about the Ugarte. There's a deal here. There's a deal to be done with Ugarte, honestly, because we need a midfield. I would have loved to ask a question about the midfield, but I just think that, let me play with this again. You know I love this. I just discovered this, so let me just do it. Let's go with this. So as you know, so as we've been talking about this, I want to ask you questions about Manchester United signing. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video, share the video with all our fans. We are live with the phone. Can you listen to me? Can someone tell me, are you listening to me? How can I know if someone is listening to me? Because you know what? I am using, I can't test my voice. Please, someone should write me and tell me if my voice is okay. I guess you're seeing me. If the images are okay. If someone can do that, fine. If you can't do that, let me go straight with the news, because I do this because I love it, and I'm doing this for people who are ready to get involved also. There's been a lot of news in Manchester United. We know, obviously, that Manchester United, we are doing. There was a meeting yesterday in Old Trafford, near Old Trafford, actually. Manchester United team, they're trying to talk about the potential buy players they have to buy. How is the club restructured? And United are really hoping to make some vital signings and also outs. Also, we know that as of now, we know these are players that might be going. Lindelof has to leave. Focosu Pelestri will leave. It's not me wanting them. That's the way. We have to find a way to make money. Jadon Sancho is not in the plan. Also, he will be. If a good deal comes, he will go. And yeah, we know that, and by the way, guys, let's just give you guys latest also. Wan-Bissaka is a West Ham player. Let's clap for Wan-Bissaka. It is not easy to leave a club in which you spent a long time with. Wan-Bissaka has put pen on paper with West Ham. I think it's a 3-year plus 1 year deal with West Ham United. And where are you guys? Where are our ultras? Where are those of you who are here on the live stream? Why didn't you click the bell? This is why it frustrates me on this side, because I know that you guys know we have videos here every day in the morning, and I can't see anyone. Basically, it's unfortunate, but anyway. Yeah, let me just discuss this with those who are interested. So the situation here is that Manchester United, we're starting the season. We're playing against obviously Fulham, yes, and Delete will start that game. I will do my review tomorrow, guys. I'll stop thinking about you guys. I'm fed up sometimes. Sometimes I think I'm waiting for some of you who will come in, but guess what? None of you really click. I've told you guys, if you subscribe, please click the bell so you can know when I'm live. It will be so helpful. Even if it's 1 minute, you know I'm live. You know I'm here because of you, and I'm here also because I want to share your views. I love to hear your input, and when I don't see you guys, it's a bit unfortunate, but life goes on. The show must go on, as he said. So yeah, so as I was saying, Manchester United, I think we're doing the right thing. I did a poll and asked you guys how much will you rate Ineos in this transfer window, and as of now, the poll is still going on. We have given, I think most of you have said it's 6/10, and yes, followed by 8/10, but 6/10 is what most of you have voted for. But maybe because you're impressed with what Ineos have done, we've had the lead. Mazraoui was coming and to Manchester United for a deal which I would say it's more or less a very good deal. The lead is in for 42. We brought it down at 42 million pounds. They were wanting more, I think, yeah. And that was with add-ons. And also Mazraoui came in with 13 plus some reasonable add-ons. There have been a lot in the last 24 hours with Manchester United because obviously, it's been written from the L'Equipe here that Manchester United are going closer. They're finding a way to make a deal with PSG to bring in Ugarte. What is it about Ugarte? How does this deal, you might be asking the question, how does this deal with Ugarte work? Guys, how does it work? Guys, are you listening to me? Can someone write me a comment and tell me that the voice is okay? Because I cannot read I don't know I mean, it's just impossible for me to know this. So please, someone should write. I think I don't have my usual team, my guys around, but yeah, if someone can just confirm to me that the voice is okay, you're listening to me, that would be so helpful. But anyway, if there is no complaint, which means everything is fine. But yeah, so the question is, how do we get Ugarte? Look, Jadon Sancho is a player that PSG really wants. It's a matured player, no matter the way you take Sancho. Sancho is obviously a player which has played Champions League finals, a player which has dominated European leagues. But guess what? He hasn't been fruitful for Manchester United. So I just think that, you know, guys, it's okay. Okay, thank you, Johnson Baby. No, thank you very much. We have a lot of dumb people watching this stream, and I mean, well, I'm joking. You're not dumb, but I mean, some people are scared of the keyboard. I don't know if it's a typing issue, but it's a bit strange. But thank you, John Napi. So we know that Jadon Sancho. But United wants to move on with Jadon Sancho. So one of the ways for move on Jadon Sancho to Paris is that United have now decided to up Sancho's demand price because Paris Saint-Germain won 60 million for Ugarte. United also won 60 million euros also for Jadon Sancho. So we want to get back our money for Jadon Sancho, which I think is smart, which I think is realistic, because I think we can cancel the deal. We can cancel we can just exchange players and we take care of each other's transfer fee. So this is about Ugarte. This is one of the ways in which we can take Ugarte. Either we can take Ugarte on a permanent deal, which we exchange Jadon Sancho in that permanent deal, which makes sense, or we can take Ugarte on a loan and also an option to buy, and then we sell Sancho. Because one of the things United don't want to do is the club doesn't want to buy a player that if it doesn't work, we stick with the player. We don't want to, in short, we don't want to have a Casemiro experience. Guys, please, if you're kicking in just now, please help the channel and click the like on the video. If you can click likes, you help a lot of people come into the stream. That's the way it works on YouTube. If you don't know the rules, you shouldn't use the product. So please click the like on the video. I hope some of you will find that very easy to do. It is free. If you like the video, if you hate it, if you hate it, if you're a bitter person and you hate, listening about this, just dislike the video. That helps someone to also to come and dislike the video just like you, if you see what I mean. You see what I went with that. But thank you for all of you who are liking. You see, you've just liked and you have already 3 people coming. That's the way it works in YouTube. Don't go to people's streams and be a dumb person. Try to be smart. If you want to build a community which you can get people's opinion, you need to be interactive. That's it. It's not magic. So especially a tiny one like what we have. And guys, please, if you're subscribed, click the bell so you shouldn't miss the latest news, because I will be live anytime when we have something. You see, we're going up. We're hitting our quota. We might hit 50 today. So that's it about Ugarte. Ugarte coming to Manchester United is something which United really wants. Because we have a midfielder. But there is also this story. Yesterday, Burnley played a game, and we know of Sanderberg. You know Sanderberg. Most of you read these things. Thanks for all of you liking the video, guys. I know that you guys forget, so I'll be repeating it all in my streams. And guys, please click the share button. If you share it, you have it. I don't think PSG are interested again because they have gotten someone in that position. Oh, good morning, Tonde. But Johnson, baby, let me tell you this. I know it's that young guy who played for, I think, Austria or Switzerland. What's his name? PSG, yes, has got a new guy, right? But the issue is not that. We have had 8 likes. Now we are going out to 15 of you watching. That's how we work, guys. When you come into the stream, just like the videos, and we'll pull in people into the stream. Thanks for you doing so and getting into the stream. So the guy they have bought, PSG have bought a player. That's a young player. It's not a stable player. It's a player which is a young. I think he's from Austria. What's his name? But PSG, Paris Saint-Germain really wants to buy Sancho. But we will, or the only way we can give Sancho to Paris Saint-Germain if Paris Saint-Germain is ready to make a deal with us. I mean, we are United fans, and guys, I want to tell you guys, when I say we, I mean you, United fans. We need to have we need to change the way people see our club, because if you have noticed, most people. Okay, so Hussein Jamal say, "Are you Nigerian?" No, I'm not Nigerian. Do I look like a Nigerian? Jamal, are you from Iraq? But anyway, yes. So I'm not Nigerian, but you know, Nigerians are my brothers. You see where I'm going with this? I'm a citizen of the world, so you have to know this. But yeah, so as I was saying, you know, Manchester wants to make a deal, right, with PSG, but PSG doesn't want to make a deal. PSG has already invested a lot with bringing in players. They need to pay, look for where to get money. They don't print dollars, my friends. They need to find a way to make dollars. So I am very sure that the Jadon Sancho thing, there's a reason why we are not using Sancho that much, is because I'm very convinced. Oh, I have a lower back pain. I think, guys, I need to stand. I have a lower back pain issue. Let me just stand up. So I think the reason why my back is really paining. So, oh, fucking hell. Please don't berate me. I am Nigerian and I'm proud of it. I am not berating you. I'm saying I'm not Nigerian. You ask me a question. I say I'm not Nigerian. I say Nigerians are my brother. How is it berating you? I mean, guys, we are here to talk about football. We are not here to talk about my nationality. Doesn't even matter to any of you guys. It doesn't really matter who I am. What matters most is that I'm a fan. If I was a Chelsea fan and I'm from the US, will you be watching this? No. So it's very simple. Berating. How can I berate you? Oh, sorry, guys. I'm getting old. So as I get old, I need to stand sometimes. Yeah. So let me tell you guys this. So as I said, PSG needs to make a deal. If they're not ready for a deal, then I think it won't happen. But I'm really sure that PSG will come out and try to find a deal with Manchester United, because that's the way it works. You always have to have to find some common grounds in deals. And but by the way, all of you who are coming here, we have a massive Nigeria community here. And but if you are coming and trying to play your own politics about being Nigerian or being Ghanaian or whatever, it's your issue. I have one of my best friends are Nigerians. I have no problem with Nigeria, but I'm not a Nigerian. So you guys should stop talking about nations here. If you want to, you would have asked where I'm from. You shouldn't ask if I'm Nigerian. I'm from Cameroon. I'm origin from Cameroon. Let's put it this way. You have to love where you're from. So either you're a man or you're whatever. So yeah, so let's go straight with the news. So Sanderberg, yesterday Burnley had a game. Oh, I have a low back, man. Yesterday Burnley had a game and Sanderberg wasn't included. So the story was that we need Ugarte and Berge. Yes, I think Sanderberg, right? I think we need 2 of them. I agree. But look, we're paying if Burnley is asking £30 million for Sanderberg, then I think that's too much. I think the maximum for a player like that would be 20 million. That's my view. I'm not the one paying. I think that, tell me what you think. Will you take Sanderberg for 30 million? Someone should answer that. How do you write posts in this? I'm using my phone. It's so difficult to make posts. I'm not a technical guru yet. But anyway, Sanderberg for 30 million, I think is a lot. Ugarte, if we can exchange Ugarte, right? If we can make an exchange with Ugarte, Jadon Sancho, I would think Sanderberg is realistic. But if we cannot do that, then it doesn't really make any sense. What do you think about that? Because I just think it's just a waste of money. Yeah, so that's where we are with that story. Sanderberg didn't play yesterday. Rumors are coming out that United will go for him. That they said he has an injury. But you know what? In the journalistic world, you don't need to believe everything you're told, because, you know, there is a way. I mean, football is becoming very political. Berge might surprise us, the fans. That's from Johnson, Bobby Napra. Now, Mwapa. Solution, Johnson, I do agree with you. Look, Berge,
let me tell you my philosophy in playing. Like, I play football, you guys also play. I think for United to play well this season, we really have to have a good CDM, so a central defensive midfielder. If you have a good central defensive midfielder, you can allow Bruno, someone who is really defensive minded, Bruno and Menu to express themselves. I agree with this. I don't. And most players who really impress are players that you don't really invest a lot of money from. So I am for Sanderberg. I mean, I'm not flip flopping, but I'm from Sanderberg. But what I am trying to say is that I don't think that buying a player from a club which is relegated for 30 million is a good deal. I don't think so. Guys, please click the like on the video. We have 20 of you watching. We can have 20 likes. Please click the like on the video, or please click the dislike if you hate the video, like the guy who is angry with me that I said I'm not Nigerian. So yeah, you can just dislike the video. That also help. Or please get away from the stream. He plays like Carrick. I agree, Bobby Sana. I've watched him play. Let me put it this way. He is not a fancy player. He's a player that plays. Thanks for all of you liking the video, by the way. Awesome people. He is. I haven't put on my lights. Whoa, that's it. So he plays. You say he plays like Carrick. I agree. He does really play like Carrick. He's a very settled player. He's one of those kind of players that do not obviously those players who are not the flashy players. He does the right things, very simple, and this is what United needs. You see, when you look at someone like Kroos, I'm not trying to compare Kroos with him. Kroos is he makes football so simple. You know, very simplistic players. So I think Sanderberg, he's 25. He is tall. He is physical. I think he's a good quality of a player that Manchester United should go as a CDM. If you have something else, please tell me what you think, because I have a lower back pain. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so if you that's what I think about Sanderberg. Yeah. Most of our legends came out from championships. Yeah, not most, but yeah, some of them I agree with you. Look, the problem is not the championship. The problem is when I say a player who plays for championship, I mean a player that club has relegated from championship should not cost 30 million pounds. This is my point. So it's not because he's playing in the championship because he played the Premier League last season. It's because he's in a club which is in a lower league. Why should he buy him that expensive? That's what's my rationale. If you see my rational thinking. Yeah, guys, click the like on the video, share the video with everyone. Where is our Otras? We are not seeing our Otras. But anyway, this holiday period, Olumbo and Dora said, yeah, this is news. I read this in the morning. Nigerian sport. Oh, another thing with Nigerian again. So, well, anyway, we'll always have people begin their areas, which is not a bad thing. But anyway, as I said, and Nas, morning, how you doing? It's been a long time. I like to greet you guys, you know. Fans complain that he's coming from a championship. Okay, I see. I agree. Yeah, I agree because Johnson, the reason why people are complaining that please click the like on the video. The reason why people are complaining that he comes from the championship is not because it's because these are what people I call TikTok fans. You know, TikTok fans, people who just people who don't understand football. They will believe that if you're from a championship, you can't score a penalty. And that's not. And good morning to all of my brothers. You see, this is another Nigerians. Sorry, good morning to my brothers. That's it. But anyway, so I need to tell you guys something, guys. I need to tell you guys something. Look, the reason why we create this community, some of you are here the first time. If you're the first time, is because, look, if you go around the whole community of sports, there are very few communities that look at us. Maybe that's why YouTube is recommending these videos to many African continents, but this is not the goal. United is not a racist club. I just wanted to give us, our African continent, our people also, an opportunity to express themselves. If you think that I am trying to challenge a very big channel, fun channel, it's not my goal. It will not even work. I don't think so, because you cannot really count on our brothers to help us build a bigger community, because I know the mentality. I'm an African. I know the way we think. We don't like to see people grow. It's unfortunately, that's how we are. That's why you see I don't care. Everything you see I sponsor by myself. So I just want to give people who love football like Bobby, like Warwick Green, and we do have a bigger community. We do have an international community. We have Dutch people here. We have people in France. We have had Asians here, Indonesians. I mean, South Americans, we have Jamaicans. So it's a bigger community. The problem is that for us to grow a bigger community, we have to be active. If you are not active, it's your problem, not me. I will be here even if nobody comes in. Barca rejects £42 million for Manchester United bid. How true is this? That's not Olomide. That is not true. We have sorry, that's not true. While we are talking about Everton defender, do we really need him? Okay, that's from Johnson. Well, yes, you have just Johnson. You have just switched my thinking here. Look, Everton. The story. I mean, it's not about the player. It's not about the club you're playing for. It's about the talent. So, Jarrad Branthwaite. There was this meeting yesterday where, you know, all the stakeholders, excluding Sergio Ratcliffe, was there. They wanted to see the strategy going forward in regards to Manchester United. So they decided to, you know, guys, check your questions. We will want to have an interesting time here. I want to have an interesting time with you guys before I start working, you know. So they have decided, they said, the thinking is that we can make a deal with Jarrad Branthwaite. I think with the Jarrad, if we can broke that Jarrad Branthwaite's deal, guys, click the like on the video. That would be a fantastic thing. That would be a game changer if Branthwaite comes to Manchester United. And if Jarrad Branthwaite comes to Manchester United, there will be no excuse for United not to qualify for Champions League. That's what a big lie from a big lie, Jarrad. So the Jarrad Branthwaite thing is mostly by the English press. They are trying to push their English agenda also. There is no confirmation that we are going for Barrett. It's a rumors. But the thing is that us as fans, we are not. It's not a crime for us to talk about our rumors because it's our football club. But Jarrad Branthwaite's stock is a rumor. 60 million is a lot of money. Johnson baby, yes. But the question is his age. He's a young twin. There are two stories that we're hearing about that we have been hearing all this while. I've had 60 million for Jarrad Branthwaite, which they're asking. United is ready for 50 to make a 50 million. That's with add-ons. We have had another money here with Ivan Toney, Manchester United wanting Ivan Toney for 60 million that United wants for 30. That's the story. We are reacting to story. Don't forget, you shouldn't be just throwing figures here. The thing again, the biggest challenge for Manchester United this season, the biggest challenge Manchester United sees this season is for them to stand their grounds. So it's written here, the Manchester United that made an offer for 60 million for Jarrad Branthwaite. And this will not be full money, and it has been turned down. Let me tell you guys what will happen with Branthwaite, right? Everton will play a hard ball with Jarrad Branthwaite. They will play, hard ball with Jarrad Branthwaite. But as the years go by, the thing with Branthwaite is that nobody is going with Branthwaite. It's not like another club wants to buy him. Nobody, only Manchester United. So it's not really a favorable situation for Everton. Can Man United sign Ugarte without selling a player? No. Ugarte, even if Ugarte is worth 40 million, there's also one thing you need to consider when selling players also is that you need to find places for the players. So if we have to bring Ugarte, McTominay has to go. You have people like the Danish Eriksson has to go. You have to create space for this player. So it's not only about selling the player, it's about creating them space to play. So it doesn't make, if you cannot buy 10 number 10s and you want them to, if you get where I'm coming from. So it is very important that when we want to buy a player, we need to let other players go and have opportunity. This is a good example is what we just saw with Wan-Bissaka. We don't need defender again. We need midfielders and one attacker. I think, Johnson, you are spot on. That's my line of thinking. Johnson, that we need. If we can get 3 midfielders, that'll be fine. I was for Amrabat, honestly, but I know most of you don't like Amrabat. Maybe he owes you guys something, but I think that we need one defender, holding midfielder who is brutally hard. A very hard play, who is very hard in his approach, and we need another defender who is another midfielder. Who is more creative midfielder. So that's why I think it is very important that's an important way for us to look at things going forward. But only time will tell before we know what United is expected to do when it comes to these players, because I really don't know the thinking here for United. Let me tell you guys about another story here. You know, for United, for us to move forward, we need to also sell. And one of the players that we know is that Facundo Pellistri has been dubbed to be is interested, might be going to Italy, and Bologna are looking at options on how to bring in Facundo Pellistri. My opinion with Pellistri is that he has 1 more year contract with United. We need to catch in. I'm going to read your comment later. My impression with Facundo Pellistri is that when you look at Pellistri, he wants to. He's a player that have not been given much chances. Unfortunately, he plays for a top club that doesn't really give opportunities that way to young players. So I think generally, Facundo should move on. He should move on. He should move on, in my view. But again, it's my view. It's not yours. So yeah, it is my view. It's not yours. So I just know that Pellistri, to be honest, is a player which obviously will would have done well for Manchester United. It's again about the managers. Guys, I want to ask you guys something. Please, guys, we do have, I do pre-recorded videos, and also I do these live streams which are for you guys. These are different audience, right? And please, I will love you guys when you go back. You go out to my pre-recorded videos and you watch them. I did the video of Bruno Fernandes, told you guys why I think he should stay. And unfortunately, you guys are not that invested in the community. We can build something big here, but it depends on you. You know, in the UK, one of the biggest things why that you have communities like this grow in the UK is because they have engaging fans. It's not like you guys. I'm not trying to bring you guys down, but the problem is for you guys to build a place where you belong, you have to be part of it. So please go on and go on and look at the other videos, and please always click the like or dislike on the video, because that helps. Let me just go back to your questions. We have some questions here. The first one was from Johnson Bobby, who said attackers are not really scary. Well, if we can play as a team, and we're collectively okay, we're collectively more than okay, I think we can do some very important things this season. It's not about you having scary attackers. Gone are those days of having scary attackers. You have to have a way of playing. The goals will come with the players that you have. Then you have Ashukoya Adedayo said, I like Amrabat. Okay, I like Amrabat. Man United should bring him back, and he said also that United should sell Pellistri instead of letting him go for free. I agree with that. And then we have Business Mamik. Guys, click hi bro, how are you? Business Mamik, welcome to the community. You seem to be a new name here. Guys, make sure you click the like on the video. When you subscribe, click the bell. There is a bell. There is a bell somewhere. If you don't click the bell, you won't see me on your next video. Click the bell so whenever I'm live, you come and you will have a reaction, because we are live here every morning. We'll be doing that here on the channel. So please make sure you get involved with us. We talk about the news here. We react in our own way because you guys, the fans, you matter. So what was the big news? The big news is that yesterday we had a lot of goal players leaving Manchester United. Aaron Bissaka has left for West Ham, United. That was a £15 million deal, which is good. Mazzari has come to Manchester United from Bayern Munich. He on a similar sum of money. He will be playing against Fulham. I think both of them will be, both him and also Delete. Look, I want to say something with you guys. I would like to hear your views. We have had, I think I said this on my previous videos. I want to explain something to you guys. You, especially our African community. I live in Europe for over 20 years. I know what I'm talking. You like to sell your information like, Edu World, I'll go back to you. I'll come back to you. I'll read what you said. So anyway, guys, I want to say this, guys. I think that I want to say that you guys I'll get back to your question. We'll have a chat on that. There is something which is very difficult, right? Something which is very difficult, and what I think is difficult is that most of you get your main information from mainstream media. The way mainstream media works, right? All the BBC, the DDC, the Nigeria FC, whatever, they have an agenda. You, as a fan of Manchester United, you don't have an agenda. So because you don't have an agenda, you are very honest with your opinions. Because you don't have an agenda, you see things, you say things for what they are. But we know when you watch, even you go like, there are a lot of YouTube videos you watch, I think, former United fans, players. I'm not saying they're paying them for that opinion, but sometimes they come out with crazy, crazy opinion. Someone like Paul who was just saying that, just coming out and saying, Delete Delete is not a top player, right? That he's like a third choice. He's not the right fit for Manchester United. How does he know? I think Graham Souness. I watched this guy when he was playing for Liverpool. Very good player, Graham Souness. I think, yeah, Liverpool. He was playing the Premier League. I think. Was it Liverpool? Yeah, I think Graham Souness. No, for Tottenham Hotspur, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but Graham Souness has come out and criticized. Delete as well. These are guys who come on TV, they make their money just by creating all these, just like politicians. They make their money by creating all these stories which are not real. I want you guys to really judge your football games for what you see, not what people tell you. I don't come here and tell you how things are. I come here and we react to certain news and ask your opinion. And this is the best way going forward. I have my opinion. You don't need to agree with me. But this is how the one makes you a good fan, or make you a respectable fan, in my view. So I don't know what you guys think, but you have to be very careful where you get your news, because it's very important. So we have here from Edowell. I think that's something new. My guy, please, you should make videos 3 times a day, at least twice a day, and in the evening. Okay. Let me in the evening. Should sell Sancho and bring Ivan Anthony. Okay, yeah. So I understand what you're saying, Edowell, but I have a job. I have a job. I have a life to live. I touch grass. I mean, I would not be. If I would do that when we go forward, not now. I wouldn't be doing that now. I have a lot of things. I'm not. Most of these guys doing this, they're settled or it's for like a job. This is not my job. Yeah, and it will be my job depending on how things go. So I understand what you're saying, Wedo. I know you might not know who I am. I already have another channel, so you might not know who I am, but I have a job, again. But I see where you're coming from, doing 2 videos a day, morning, evening. I've thought about that. It should be related to stories, shorts. I cannot be doing all the shorts and everything. These are people who make money. The way it works, like if you have someone who does advertisement for you, you can make some money. I cannot waste my precious time doing videos here and seeing this number of people who are not interacting with the content. It's not about that. It's about if you have the right people who comes to your community, full stop. It's not about making 50 videos a day. So you should understand that. If you think that I've been in YouTube, not this channel, I've been in YouTube for roughly 4 years, and I know the way it works. If you don't make a move, nothing happens. So it's not about me. It's not about me making 50 videos a day again. Tomorrow you will not come in the morning. So thanks for your time, but I think you're talking with somebody who knows what he's doing. It's not about making 50 videos a day, I repeat. I know there are a lot of people who do that. They have sponsors. I have a family. I have a lot of things to do. There are many ways, and also I have a project in my mind who has nothing to do with the community here. So yeah, I mean, and again, I want to tell you guys that when you build a community in like this, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. We will be around for foreseeable future, and what I want to say is. Again, I would say, honestly, it's not about the individual. It is mostly about the reaction from you guys. If like when I tell you, when you like a video, people comment. That's how it works. I can do a video whenever I want, and that's why I tell people subscribing here, click the bell. We can have a video in the evening, and so on. So yeah, many goals can each attacker so. Let me read what. So hope that you get that. Oh, Johnson. So many goals. That's from Johnson. Bobby is saying. Oh, Okay, you just deleted it. Anyway, guys, yeah, so shoot your questions below. We have gone over 30 minutes, and yeah, what we do normally, we answer questions when we are over 30 minutes. This is the time where I'll be answering your question. But yeah, we've talked about Aaron Wan-Bissaka has left. Jarrad Branthwaite for 60 million? No, for me. I think we don't need Jarrad Branthwaite. We already got, we shouldn't be scared. We shouldn't be scared. We already have players. Manchester United already have players who can, you know, you have already Delete, and I think that is already. Look, you have to understand that Manchester United, the name Manchester United will be sung everywhere. Every club will want to use, or agent will use Manchester United. I work in the football industry. I know what I'm talking about. You're talking about someone who has sold some players in my life. So Manchester United will always be used in doing deals. So yeah, you should be careful. Man United have reached a midfield, blah, 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 30 million. Okay, that's, I think that is not, that's, so we talked about Berge, who was not included in the game yesterday, and that they, Berge, who was not included yesterday in his the game in Burnley. And also, I just gave you guys some head-ups to really understand on the way the mainstream media works. There's Roy Ferdinand also who has come out. This is somebody, Roy Ferdinand. I met him in the last, by the way, guys, I watched the last game. The last time Manchester United won the Champions League, I was in VIP. I was in the stadium. I saw even Roy Ferdinand. A very huge guy. Roy Ferdinand, he said, okay, I want to talk about Roy Ferdinand. He has raised his concerns about Matheus Delete. Well, everybody has a concern. We have heard people talking about Delete is not, he's heavy. Delete is a transformative player for Manchester United. This is what this guy brings. He's huge, he's smart. He is only 25. He turned 25 yesterday. I think a 4 years contract was a wise thing to do so we can make money from him if it doesn't work going forward. But we have Roy Ferdinand complaining that Manchester United, that he's worried about his some aspects of his game. I don't really know what he means. So Business Mamik says United should bring in players for the future. Yes, but what do you mean by players for the future? You're talking about a reserve team? United, please bring players for the future. Yeah, okay. But anyway, guys, that's it for us today. I'm not going to go more than 30 minutes. Thanks for you, all of you who came in. Yeah, we have maybe 100 of you came in. Thanks for all of you. Guys, if you're subscribed, make sure you click the like on the video, subscribe. We can have a video in the evening. We can try that. The reason why I'm doing that is because I don't really think, I wanted to do a video here which will give the, we talk about players who have to leave and go with you guys. I wanted to do a video here. I have a lot to do, but I cannot do this without you guys. So if you are not participating, it discourages me because I like what I do, but we do it as a team. It takes two to tango, you see. So if you're not into it, you could share these videos to every social media that you have. The whole idea of me making 50 videos a day because I want to grow, it's not what is interested in me. For those of you who know my other channel, will know who I am. For me, it's not about, I don't want to be a slave on YouTube. I want to have a group of people who love what they like. We all love United. I don't love United more than you. I mean, Ferguson, let me put it this way, yeah. So I don't like this community more than you, but you know, I mean, I don't like Manchester United more than you. You are a fan, but if you are not ready to bring in something on the table, then I don't see the reason of me wasting my time here. So let me read this last letter. Yeah, hi, sir. Rosham Manix from Mauritius. Oh, welcome, Mauritius. How are you guys doing? How are your beaches? I mean, you know, seaside beaches, not what you might think. So Johnson Bobby, and hope, guys, when you're subscribed, please click the bell. If so, I will see you guys today in the evening. Hopefully you will be here. We will try to find a way to be doing 2 videos a day, at least, but not every day. I can't do it every day. I have a big family. I have life to live. One has to live. Bobby, you came out and just said, how many goals can each attacker in Manchester United score each this season? So these are hypotheticals, Bobby. It's hard to say. I don't think Rashi can score up to 8 goals this season. In fact, we rely on Fernandes and Garnacho. No, Look, Bobby, and this is a good question. Look, the best team is a team which is collectively okay. Collectively, you know, guys, we want to have 100 likes. We have only 282 likes, and we have had more than 100 people on this stream. And then you start telling me to make 50 videos a day. You guys are off your mind. Anyway, look, let me just tell you guys this. The best way to build a football team is to build a team of players. That's why it's a collective game. If you are building up a team where you don't have that collectivity, right, the goals will come. Just try to keep your collectivity right. It is so important that Manchester United build a style of play. And this is what we have seen. You heard here a month ago when they said that, when the news came out that even if Ten Hag doesn't qualify for Champions League next season, which I think that's a lie, if he doesn't qualify, but he will still stay as a Manchester United manager. The reason why that news is coming out is because the Ineos group are trying to get the media understand that what is interested now is that they want United to play as a football club. How do you play as a football club? You have a style of play that groups you guys, shows what you guys are all about. You will lose games. Burnley is in the championship now, but there are many games Burnley played last season. They played as a football team. You could see how they want to play. This is the biggest challenge of the modern footballer, and I think that is why. That's why you have Erik Ten Hag trying to get a particular players that can play a particular way, if I'm making sense. So guys, that's where we are going to end this evening. What we'll be doing is that, let me tell you guys, on our evening shows, that will be shows, it won't be news, it will be opinion based, telling you guys my opinion. I would like you guys to get involved. So do you guys want us to are you guys ready for an evening show? I'm using my mobile. I don't even know how to make a poll on mobile. Do they make polls on mobile? No. I would have made a poll. What time do you guys want evening shows? I would go to our community post. I will post it today, and we will try something in the evening. So we'll be here in the evening, guys. I guess you guys are working also. I need to consider you guys. We have done 40 minutes. Usually we are within 30 and 1 hour. But yeah, thanks for all of you who came in. By the way, I always read the new guys. Oh, Prince is in. Please like and share. Encourage our brother. Prince. Oh. Thanks, Prince. This is Prince Odion, is someone who has been here for ages. This is someone who knows. I hear people writing all this rubbish and making 50 videos a day. For me, it's rubbish. I am a real person. I don't play the game of star. I'm a normal man. If we can meet anywhere, we meet and have fun. All I want to meet people who love football, just like Johnson Bob, just like Prince, which I know already. We need attacker to score 15 or 20 goals. Yes, but it depends. If you score 5 goals a game and don't score in many games, it will not work. We need a team. So thanks for all the new people. Let me read the new people. You have Business Manik, that's new name I've seen here on the community. Oshimania Devayo, Edowell. Edowell, that's the new name. That's the Maverick, YouTube Maverick guy. And Oshimania Adebayo. Anyway, guys, thanks again for the video. Thanks to all of you who liked. Obviously, maybe subscribe. If you did subscribe, click the bell. I need to go to work also. I have something to do a lot. And hopefully United will start the season in style. That game on Friday is so important. We'll come back in the evening. We'll do a video here in the evening. Hopefully you'll be back. It will be around 6 p.m. UK time. So maybe 5 your time. Or maybe we do that 8. I need to get the time with you guys. If we cannot get a time, I want us to get an understanding. So it's favorable for you. It could be 8 p.m. UK time. It could be 7 p.m. UK time or 6 p.m. I don't know. But we'll try something this week and then we'll nail it on next week for 2 times a day. That would be fantastic. Anyway, guys, great speaking to you again. And guess what? Share the videos and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.